And welcome to Movement 101 with your coach, Donovan. So, this is going to be a brief introduction to my movement philosophy that I use in my classes, my one on one training, and my overall company in the movement. So, let's jump ahead and see what movement actually is. It's getting your body from position A to position B. We learn how to do any task from as simple as opening up your front door to waking up out of bed, playing with your kids, swinging a kettlebell, squatting up and down, throwing a barbell up in the air and catching it. Whatever you think is movement. And it's a beautiful thing that our body can do. Now, with that beauty comes also compensation. Our bodies will learn how to complete any task that is given to us. If we need to pick up a heavy TV, our body doesn't care if we throw out our back because we are completing the task at hand. We are simple-minded, but we get to create an efficient body with our simple-mindedness. There's nothing wrong with compensation. We literally use everything from our big toe all the way up to our eyebrows, but we get to do it in a very efficient way. Now, all movement is positive movement. There's no such thing as bad form. Your form may be very different from the person next to you because it works for you. That's what makes it positive. Now, positive movement can be anything from going outside on a walk for 30 minutes, playing with your kids for 5 minutes, chasing your dog around the yard, anything. Our body craves movement, so all movement is positive in my eyes. Now, efficient movement is very important. Just because our body can move, it may not be efficient. So we can do any task, our body can compensate, and eventually it could lead to injury if you're not moving efficiently. So imagine on your right side is injury on a scale. On your left side is curiosity. We want to be closer to that curiosity and create the most efficient body for you, doing whatever it takes for you. Now imagine you wake up in the morning and you want to go for a run, 26.2 miles. Why not? You want to go hike the biggest mountain? Why not? You have the opportunity to do it when you have an efficient body. So let's get there. How are you going to get there? Mobility. Mobility is the combination of strength and flexibility. You can be very, very strong and not flexible. Thus, you are not mobile. If you are very, very flexible and not strong, you're not mobile, but you are flexible. So having the perfect combination of the two will create a very strong foundation that will serve us. Being mobile creates more curiosity. Now, what is strength? Strength is to move any object from point A to point B. It doesn't matter what it is as long as it's moving. The heavier the object is, the stronger you are. The lighter it is, vice versa. So you want to be strong for your own body. My body will be very different from your body. The person next to you may be very different. They may look small, but they're very strong. They may be big, but look very strong, and they're very weak. But your body is your body, and that's all that matters here. Now, endurance. Endurance is the ability to complete a task for an extended amount of time. For example, doing 100 squats. That's an endurance-focused exercise or training. Going for a run for 10 minutes, that's also endurance. And your lifestyle. Lifestyle is very, very important because how you live your life will create efficient movement. If you sit down all day in front of a screen, that's great. And we get to correct that. Let's add some more endurance into your body. Let's add strength to pull your chest up and peel your shoulder blades behind you. Let's be mobile. Let's have flexibility in our life. Let's have that strength so we can do anything and everything that we need to do. Now, an average person needs at least 150 minutes of physical activity. That's not intense activity. It's physical activity. Going out for a walk, hiking, playing with your kids, walking your dog. That's physical activity. And your body needs at least moderate strength training twice a week. Moderate strength training could be 15 to 20 minutes of doing push-ups and squats, working your core. Even yoga, if you intentionally move your body throughout your 30-minute session or 15-minute session. So an example of some exercises you could do at home. These exercises are the essentials of life. We need to move our bodies in these ways because this is how we move. We squat. So doing weighted squats with a backpack is a perfect thing to do. Hinging. Hinging is moving your hips compared to your upper body and your lower body. I call this a hinge because our hips are like a door hinge. Everything moves around it. So an example of that is like a glute bridge. A horizontal push, pushing the earth away from you. It's horizontal to your body. So that's a horizontal push. A horizontal pull is taking your arm and pulling it towards you. For instance, a high plank shoulder tap. You're taking that arm and you're reaching across your body. A vertical push is taking something over your head and pushing it. So like a downward dog. And a vertical pull, as simple as a pull-up, because you're pulling something towards you. Or if you're doing a pull-up, you are pulling your body towards something. 1 week of staying healthy is very, very important. You could start at 1 week. And this is a great routine that you can do. On Monday, go for a 30-minute walk or run, and then stretch. Then on Tuesday, 45 minutes of strength training, and then stretch. And then you could do that on Wednesday. On Thursday, you could do another form of cardio. For instance, a 60-minute bike ride, and then some more stretching and yoga. On Friday, a little bit more relaxed. You could do some core, and then stretch. On the weekend, more relaxed, a longer walk. And then on Sunday, same thing, anything you want. This is a simple routine. And I have a lot of stretching and yoga because that's something we don't do in our life. If you play around with your stretching and your yoga, create as many shapes as possible, that's stretching. And it's good for you. It's important for you. And we need it. So that's my philosophy on movement. Get out there, move your body.